A very good morning, my dear students. In the previous lecture, we mainly discussed about the standard canonical forms. Canonical forms are of two types. They are sum of products and product of sums. So, representing a given truth table, we need to write the truth table in the form of its standard canonical form, whether it is in sum of products form or product of sums form, and then after writing it in standard canonical form, we need to minimize that given expression, and then after minimization of the given expression, we need to implement or realize that given minimized expression with the help of logic gates. For sum of products, we'll be mainly concentrating on AND OR realization or NAND realization, and similarly for product of sums, we'll be realizing this product of sums terms with the help of OR and realization or NOR realization. So these are the things we have seen in the previous lecture. In continuation to the previous lecture, we will discuss today the Karnaugh maps, and in short form you can call it as K maps. Okay, so the main objective is to study about two variable K maps and three variable K maps, and simplification of SOP comma POS forms using K map. So how to simplify the SOP forms and POS forms, given SOP and POS forms which are derived from K maps. So uh, um, instead of minimizing the SOP and POS forms with the help of Boolean laws and De Morgan's laws every time, there is a standard procedure called K-map procedure, through which you can implement or you can simplify any SOP POS form irrespective of the number of input variables. So if the number of input variables are becoming more and more, that means the Boolean laws and De Morgan laws, with the help of Boolean laws and De Morgan laws, we can able to realize the minimize the SOP POS forms only up to certain input variables like 2 or 3 or maximum 4 variables. Up to 4 input variables expressions you can able to minimize with the help of Boolean laws or De Morgan laws. Whereas if the number of variable input variables are increasing, with the help of Boolean laws and De Morgan laws, it is very difficult to minimize the given SOP or POS forms. That's why these K maps, Karnaugh maps, are came into picture for the realization of for minimization of simplification of SOP and POS forms. Okay, so Karnaugh maps are mainly used to make the simplification easy. So in order to make the procedure of simplification or minimization of the given expression in an easier manner, this K-map is used. So K-maps are used to up to 4 or 5 variables, and truth tables visual representation. K-map is nothing but it is a truth table's visual representation. We will see the procedure of simplification of SOP or POS form with the help of K-maps. So K-maps, after simplification, the expression mostly in sum of products form or product of sum forms. Again, whatever the concept we have learned in SOP and POS forms like min terms, max terms, all those things we will be incorporating in this K-maps for the simplification of SOP and POS forms. Okay, next we will see some of the examples how a K-map will look like. This is how a two variable K-map look like. Two variables are happens to be A and B, and a two variable K-map consists of 4 cells. So each rectangular box can be called as cell. Okay, so total two square, that is 4 cells are possible in two variable K-map. Okay, likewise you can observe the division of inputs. Okay, so A is the MSB and B is LSB, so that by using two inputs you can have 4 different combinations like 0 0 0 1 1 0 and 1 1. So all those things can be represented with the help of this K map like this. So A 0 0 and 0 1 and 1 0 and 1 1. So 0 0 corresponds to min term 0, 0 1 corresponds to min term 1, 1 0 correspond to min term 2 and 1 1 correspond to min term 3. So this is how it is nothing but truth table's pictorial representation or visual representation is nothing but K-map. So instead of representing the function with the help of truth table, this is another representation which is mainly used for simplification of the given function. So this is how a two variable K-map will look like. Remember, two variable K-map consists of how many cells? It is 4 cells, which is nothing but 2 square. So a n variable K-map consists of 2 to the power of n number of cells. That is the standard formula for having the number of cells in a given K-map. So number of cells in a given K-map depends upon the number of input variables. Depends upon the number of input variables. A two variable K-map consists of 2 square number of cells. A three variable K-map consists of 8, that is 2 to the power of 3 number of cells. Similarly, a 4 variable K-map consists of 2 to the power of 4, that is 16 number of cells in a K-map. Okay, so this is how the K-map representation is there for different input variables. If you observe the third three variable K-map, it consists of 8 cells starting from 0 to 7. See, the position of the minterms like M0, M1, M2, M3, M4, M5, M6, M7 are arranged in a fixed order which will be following the gray code. So gray code is nothing but only a single bit changes from one code word to the next code word. The meaning of this is, for example, if I am considering the first combination as 0 0, okay, and next combination will be 0 1, and after that there cannot be 1 0, because if you are writing 1 0, that means this bit is changing and this bit is also changing, which is not a gray code. That's why after 0 1, what you will be getting? After 0 1, you will be getting 1 1. Okay, so from first to second only this bit has changed, and from second to third only this bit has changed. Okay, after this 1 1, again you will be having 1 0, and from third to fourth it will be this. Only one bit has to change from one code word to another code word. So for a two variable, the gray codes will be like this. First it will be 0 0, 0 1, 1 1, 1 0. So this is the gray code. So for drawing the K-maps for number of input variables, we need to follow its corresponding gray code. We need to follow its corresponding gray code. So for drawing the K-maps, we will be following this gray code, not binary code, which is nothing but 0 0, 0 1, 1 0, 1 1, like that. Okay, so we will be following gray code for drawing the K-maps. Remember this, in gray code only single bit will be changing from one code word to next code word. That you need to remember. Okay, if you observe again, if you observe the three variable K-map, since ABC are the three variables I am considering, A is MSB and C is LSB. So 0 0 0, which is M0, 0 0 1, which is M1, and 0 1 0, that is M2, 0 1 1, that is M3. After that, what you are writing? This is M6, because for two variable after 0 0 0 1, the gray code coming will be 1 1. So 1 1 0 corresponds to M6 and 1 1 1 corresponds to M7. Similarly, after that 1 1 only you will be getting 1 0. So 1 0 0 corresponds to min term 4 and 1 0 1 corresponds to min term 5. So this is how you are defining a three variable K-map. In a similar manner, you can also define a four variable K-map consists of four input variables A, B and C, where A is MSB and D is LSB. So for AB it will be 0 0 0 1 1 1 1 0, and again for CD also you need to write the code in gray code. So 0 0 0 1 1 1 1 0. That's why it will be 0 1 2 3, because 0 0 0 0 means 0. So 0 0 0 1 corresponds to M1 and 0 0 1 1 corresponds to M3, and after that only 0 0 1 0 corresponds to min term 2. Okay, so this is the procedure we need to follow for drawing the K-maps for a given number of input variables. Next we will first see the two variable k map. So this is how a two variable k map consists of. So it consists of two input variables x and y, and correspondingly how many cells? 4 cells. That is 2 square number of cells will be there in k map. Okay, let us say x is MSB and y is LSB. So for I'm considering x is 0 1 and y is 0 1. Okay, so for minterm corresponding to 0 0 will be m0, and 0 1 will be m1, and okay, and 1 0 will be m2, and 1 1 will be m3. Okay, so this is how we can define a two k map for a two variables. We will see an example of k map. Write SOP expression and minimize it. Okay, let us say this is the truth table we are considering for two variables. So the function I am defining it like this. So for 0 0 0 1 and 1 1, the output function is equal to 1. Only for 1 0 combination of input variables, the output function is 0. So this is how I am defining the truth table, for which you need to draw the k map and then you need to simplify it. Okay, so before before using k map also, you can able to write the expression p is equal to that means you are writing SOP form, that means sum of products form. So for writing sum of products form, what is the procedure you need to adopt? We need to adopt for which input combinations you are getting the output as 1. All those product terms you need to write, and all those product terms should be odd. All those product terms should be odd. So for 0 0, that means a bar b bar, 0 1, that means a bar b, and for 1 1, that is a b. For all these input combinations you are getting the output as 1, and all those things product terms you are writing, and you are ORing all those product terms, so that this expression becomes SOP form, SOP expression for a given truth table. So this is standard what a procedure of writing the standard SOP form. Now we will see how to write the expression with the help of k map, two variable k map. Okay, so place ones for minterms in k map. Likewise, so I am considering a, b are the two input variables, and so for 0 0 the output is 1, and for 0 1 for 0 0 the output is 1, and for 0 1 the output is 1, and for 1 0 the output is 0, and for 1 1 the output is 1. So whichever, for which input combinations you are getting the output as 1, all those things you need to represent it here. So m0, okay, m1 and m3. So all these minterms are equal to 1. So this you can write it as p is equal to summation m0 comma m1 comma m3, where a is MSB and b is LSB. Okay, so for 0 0 combination you are getting the output as 1, for 0 1 combination you are getting the output as 1, and for 1 1 combination you are getting the output as 1. Only for 1 0 combination you are getting the output as 0. So you need to pair these terms in order to get the expression. Okay, we will see how to pair the cells in k map. We will see pairing of k maps. Okay, so adjacent ones can be paired together. What is the first point? Adjacent ones can be paired together. That means here one is there, one is there. So these two can be paired like this, and here 1 and 1 can be paired like this. Okay, so pairs may be adjacent horizontally or vertically. So you can pair these cells either horizontally or vertically. There is no pairing of diagonal cells. There is no possibility of pairing of diagonal cells. You can able to pair only horizontal cells as well as vertical cells. Okay, so if you observe the first pairing, that is horizontal pairing, this is one pair, that is first pair. Here b is eliminated because for these two cells b is b bar and b both will get cancelled, because if you even write the expression also, what is the minterm corresponding to this? A bar b bar plus, what is the minterm corresponding to this? It will be a bar b. If you take common a bar, what is the leftover term? will be b bar plus b, which is nothing but a bar. Okay, that means if you are pairing the first pair, what happens, the b term will be eliminated, the leftover term will be what, 0 stands for its complemented variable, that means a bar as a term. And similarly, if you observe this vertical pairing, in this what is eliminated, a variable is eliminated, 0 1, and what is the leftover term, that is only b. 1 stands for literal itself and 0 stands for complement of the variable. 1 stands for variable itself and 0 stands for complement of the variable. So b1 means, that means b variable is left over. So for the second pair, a is eliminated, leaving b as the term. So what is the overall expression, overall SOP expression? It is first pair results into a bar and second pair result into only b. So a bar plus b is the minimized SOP expression. A bar plus b is the minimized SOP expression. So this is how we can able to minimize the given expression with the help of K-map. By pairing the adjacent cells either vertically or horizontally. So pair is nothing but a group of two cells. Pair is nothing but group of two cells. Remember this. Okay, a bar plus b is the solution for the given example. Next we will see again the another example. Simplify the following truth table using K-map. So 0 0 0 1, you can avoid this thing. Okay, it is wrong. So for the two input variables x y, you will be defining the function like this, 0 1 1 0. I think you have also seen this truth table. This is the truth table of one of the logic gate, that is XOR gate, that we are implementing with the help of K-map now. Okay, so we can write the SOP form. F of x comma y is equal to summation small m of 1 comma 2. That means for m1 and m2 only, the output is becoming 1. That means for 0 1 combination and 1 0 combination of inputs, you are getting the output as 1. So that's why you are writing the function f of x comma y as summation small m of 1 comma 2. Okay, so this is the procedure of writing the K-map for the given truth table. So for 1 comma 2 means, let us say, so this is 0 and this is 1, this is also 0 and this is 1. So for 0 0 0 1, one minterm, that is m0 m1, and this is m2. So only m0 and m1, m1 and m2 minterms are 1. So replacing all those cells with ones and remaining cells with zeros. Okay, so this is the K-map representation of the given truth table. And after this, you can, is there any pairing of the adjacent cells either horizontal or vertical? There is no pairing, because you cannot pair like this. You cannot pair like this. Even you cannot pair diagonal pairing. There is no possibility of diagonal pairing. So since there is no possibility of pairing, you can directly write its corresponding minterm. So what is the minterm corresponding to this cell? It is x bar y. It is x bar y, because x here is 0 and 1. This here y is 0 and 1. So the minterm corresponding to this will be what? It is x bar and y. So one term will be x bar y plus, what is the minterm corresponding to this? It will be x y bar. It will be x y bar. So this itself is the expression f. So since pairing is not possible here, so the expression will be equal to f is equal to x bar y plus x y bar, which is equal to x exclusive OR y, which is nothing but it is the truth table of exclusive OR gate. Okay, so if there is a possibility of pairing, you can able to pair. If there is no possibility of pairing, you can simply replace the minterms. You can simply replace the cells with its corresponding minterms in the output expression. Next we will see the example of f of x comma y is equal to summation small m of 1 comma 2. That means again same example I am considering. Okay, so this is the realization of the given truth table, exclusive OR gate. Okay, you can able to practice all those things. For example, if you consider the first example, summation 0 1 2. For this I am drawing the K map, which will be consisting of 4 cells. 0 1 2 means, let us say this is A, this is B. 0, that is here it is 1, and 1 1, 2 also 1, and 3 is 0. Okay, so m0, m1, m2. So m0 is 1, m1 is 1, and m2 is 1, and m3 is 0, because in the expression you are having only 3 terms, summation of m0, m1, and m2. That means for m0, m1, m2 the output is becoming 1. So this will be 0 1, and this will be 0 1. You can able to pair. So this is how you can pair two adjacent cells, and also this is how you can pair one more. So what is the expression for this vertical? It will be A will gets cancelled, A bar and A. Leftover term will be B bar, plus what is the term corresponding to this pairing? B will gets cancelled, so B bar and B. So leftover term will be A bar. So B bar plus A bar is the expression for the given first function, summation 0 comma 1 comma 2. Likewise, you can able to simplify the other functions also with the help of two variable K map. Okay, next we will see a three variable K map, how to simplify, how to convert the given truth table into K map, and then how to do the pairing of adjacent cells, either vertical or horizontal. You can also see the extension of these pairings. Pairing is nothing but group of two cells. You can also do quad, that means group of 4 cells, and then octet, like group of 8 cells. So depending upon the problem given, you can able to either pair or quad or octet of cells. All those things we will see in three variable K map. Okay, so this is how a three variable K map looks like. So here you are having since three variable K map consists of how many cells? 2 to the power of 3, that is 8 number of cells. Correspondingly there will be 8 possible minterms, m0 to m7. And since any K map follows gray code, here what you need to write: 0 0 0 1 1 1 and 1 0. So this is how you need to write, and here 0 0. So for the minterms, corresponding minterms, you are writing here. Yeah, first it will be m0 and then m1. First it will be m0, m1, and then m2, and then m3. Okay, so corresponding minterms you are writing: first m0 0 0 0 0 0 1, next 0 1 1 will come, because yz will be 1 1 and x is 0. Okay, so 0 1 1 means it is m3, and 0 1 0 means m2. So you can simply remember 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, like that you can able to remember how to write the minterms in K map. Okay, so this is the procedure of writing the K map in three variable. So you can also observe the corresponding minterms. For 0 0 the corresponding minterm will be x bar y bar z bar, for 0 0 1 x bar y bar z, and for 0 1 1 x bar y z, and for 0 1 0 x bar y z bar, and for 1 0 0 x y bar z bar, for 1 0 1 x y bar z, and for 1 1 1 x y z, and for 1 1 0 x y z bar. So these are the corresponding minterms for three variables. Total 8 minterms are there, m0 to m7. And while placing the minterms in cells of the K map, you need to follow gray code, that you need to remember: 0 0 0 1 1 1 and 1 0. For one variable there is no difference between gray code and binary code, 0 and 1, and for two variables there is a difference in gray code and binary code. So here you need to mention gray code, which stands for the order of 0 0 0 1 1 1 and 1 0, that you need to remember in this. Next we will see the example. It contains of 2 to the power of n, that is 2 to the power of 3, which is equal to 8 number of cells. Code sequence follows. Again I have whatever we have discussed earlier, that is gray code. Extreme ends of same row can be considered as adjacent. Okay, we will see the example of f of a comma b comma c is equal to summation of 2 comma 4 comma 6. Okay, so for which the truth table is like this. Why I am writing summation of 2 comma 4 comma 6? Only for this combination 0 1 0, that is m2, and 1 0 0, that is m4, and 1 1 0, that is m6. Only for these three combination of input you are getting the output as 1. That's why you are writing f of a comma b comma c is equal to summation m2 comma m4 comma m6. For this we need to draw its corresponding what you can call k-map, and then you need to do the simplification. So notice the code sequence as 0 0 0 1 1 1 and 1 0, again as we have discussed earlier. We will see the terms corresponding to m2, m4 and m6 and how to place all those ones in the corresponding cells. Okay, if you observe, this m2 stands for 0 1 0. That means since a is MSB and c is LSB, so 0 1 0, where it come, it a is 0 and BC will be 1 0. So this is the, that's why this 1 is placed in this cell, that is m2, m0, m1, m2 and m3, m4, m5, m6, m6 and m7. So m2 will be 1 and m4 will be 1 and m6 will be 1. So corresponding ones should be placed in the corresponding cells m2, m4 and m6, and the min term corresponding to m2 will be what? A bar, B, C bar, and the min term corresponding to m4 will be A, B bar, C bar, and min terms corresponding to m6 will be A, B, C bar. So this is 0 1 0, 1 0 0 and 1 1 0. So these are the min terms corresponding to the given function m2, m4 and m6. So these are the procedure of placing ones in the three variable k-map. Next, what we need to show, we need to see how can we group these adjacent cells. Okay, next we will see one square filled in for each min term, that is okay. Grouping the pairs. Okay, so this is the first pair and this is the second pair, you can observe. Okay, so here pairing can be done in the adjacent cells, not only adjacent but also end cells also can be paired together. As you know, gray code is nothing but a cyclic code. Okay, after 0 0 you'll be getting, if you observe, after 0 0 you'll be getting 0 1, and after 0 1 you'll be getting 1 1, and after 1 1 you'll be getting 1 0, and after again 1 0 you'll be getting 0 0. That means this 1 0 and 0 0 can be paired together or grouped together. That means this 1 0 and 0 0 is again connected back. That's, since gray code is a cyclic code, you can connect this 1 0 and 0 0 together for pairing. You can consider this 1 0 and 0 0 adjacent, even though it looks like ends, those are connected because gray code is a cyclic code. So after 1 0 again you will be getting 0 0, so that you can pair this 1 0 with 0 0, and cells also can be paired together like this. Okay, so this is also another way of pairing the cells even though they are not adjacent. Okay, so since you are having three ones, 1 1 and 1, so these two ones can be paired like this. Okay, this is vertical pairing, group of two cells. So here if you want to write the expression for this, how to write the expression for this pair, the a variable can be minimized. There is no a variable because a bar is there and a is there, it will get cancelled. The leftover term will be what is the min term corresponding to this 1 0? It will be b c bar. Okay, so for this pair, the term equated will be what? B C bar, as A is eliminated. So A bar and A will get cancelled. The leftover term will be what? B C bar is the corresponding expression for this pair 1. Next, coming to the pair 2. So this and this can be paired together because since gray code is a cyclic code, you can pair 0 0 with 1 0. That's why this one and this one can be paired together, so that what is the term it is eliminating? Anyhow, a will be there in this 0 0 and 1 0, b, that is b bar here, that is b here, so b bar and b will get cancelled, so the leftover term will be what? C bar. So what is the term, the expression corresponding to this pair? It will be a C bar. Since B bar and B gets cancelled in this, what is the leftover term in these two variables? Only C bar. Okay, here you are getting A. So AC bar is the expression corresponding to the pair 2. So overall, the expression, minimized SOP expression for this problem is what? Minimized SOP expression for this problem is what? AC bar plus BC bar. AC bar corresponding to the expression for pairing 2, pair 2, and BC bar is for the pair 1. Okay, so this is how the grouping of pairs can be done in KMAP for simplification or minimization. Next we will see how to make a group of 4 cells, which you are calling it as quad. So quad is nothing but grouping of 4 cells. So in a given problem there may be the output for different input combinations, in which you can able to make the group of 4 cells as ones. Okay, we will see how. So it is to eliminate two variables. In the earlier, if you are doing pairing of two cells, you can able to eliminate one variable. So in the out of the three variables, due to the pairing of two cells, you can able to eliminate one variable, that is here A, and for this second pair you are eliminating what? B. Okay, you are eliminating B variable in the second pair, and you are eliminating A variable in first pair. That means by pairing the two adjacent cells, what you can able to achieve, what you are achieving, you can able to eliminate one variable. Similarly, if you are pairing group of 4 cells, you can able to eliminate two variables. So by pairing two cells in a K-map, you can able to eliminate one variable, and by grouping 4 cells in a K-map, you can able to eliminate two variables. That statement is correct, to eliminate two variables. And if you are taking the example like this, okay, for example, I am considering directly the K-map, a 3 variable K-map. A, B, C are the 3 input variables, and for this, let us say, so this is the for these are the 4 ones I am defining in the output function. Okay, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. So the function for this will be what? F is equal to summation small m of 2 comma 3 comma 2 3 4 5 6 and 2 3 4 2 3 6 and 7. So for this function, this is the K-map. So here instead of pairing, that means grouping of two cells, you can directly make a group of 4 cells as one. Okay, so this is how you can make a quad, which is nothing but group of 4 cells. This is nothing but quad, which is nothing but group of 4 cells, which is used to eliminate two variables. We will see how it is eliminating two variables. So if you are considering these quad, anyhow A bar and A will gets eliminated, and in these two, what is eliminating? It is BC and it is BC bar, so that C and C bar will gets eliminated. The leftover term will be what? Only B. So the output expression corresponding to this squared will be what? It is only B. Are you understanding? Okay, so how I am doing? Same manner as we did it for pairing. So for these squared, A will be eliminated because A bar and A is eliminated, and here C bar and C is also eliminated. The second variable will be LSB will be C and C bar, which is eliminated, and the leftover will be B. Okay, that only I am writing here will be BC plus BC bar, which is equal to B into C plus C bar, which is equal to B. Okay, so by making group of 4 cells, by grouping 4 cells in K-map, you can able to eliminate two variables. Okay, this is one way of grouping 4 cells in as a quad. We'll see another way of grouping 4 cells. It is like this. Okay, what is the function corresponding to this K-map? F is equal to summation small m of, what is this, 0, 1, 2, 3. So this is the function corresponding to this. This is the K map. Okay, so for this you can also grouping of 4 cells like this, which is also a quad. So in this, what are the variables that are eliminating? Here only a bar is the leftover, and b and c, anyhow all these things are eliminated. So b bar and bb eliminated, c bar c is eliminated, and also c bar is also eliminated. So total these bc two variables are eliminated. Only the leftover variable is what? A bar. 0 stands for complemented variable, so that is a bar. So the expression for the above quad is f of a comma b comma c is equal to a bar. Okay, so this is another way of grouping 4 cells as a quad. Next we will see about octet. What do you mean by octet? Pairing is nothing but group of 2 cells, quad is nothing but group of 4 cells, and octet is nothing but group of 8 cells. Octet is nothing but group of 8 cells. Okay, example you can see, as we have discussed earlier, pairing results in reduction of one variable, and quad results in eliminating of two variables, and in a similar manner octet results in eliminating the three variables. If you are considering a three variable function, if an octet is there in that three variable function, that means there is no function at all. F of a comma b comma c is equal to 1 itself. There is no variables at all because all the three variables are eliminated. That is the meaning. We will see how. So this is how you can make an octet. Octet is nothing but group of 8 cells. Octet is nothing but group of 8 cells. So if you are grouping all these 8 cells, a is eliminated and b and c, all the three variables are eliminated, so that the output function will become what? 1. F of a comma b comma c will become 1. There are no variables at all in the given function. That means for all the input combinations the output is 1. For all the input combinations, that is starting from all 0 0 0 to 1 1 1, all the 8 combinations, for all the distinct 8 combinations you are getting the output as 1, so that you can make all the 8 cells as group of octet, so that there are no input variables. So since octet eliminates 3 variables, you will be getting the output as constant, which is equal to 1. Okay, we will see one more example for 3 variable. F of x comma y comma z is equal to 0 2 3 4 7. We will see. Okay, so 0 2 3 4 7 means what? This is, let us say, 0 1 0 0 0 1 1 1 and 1 0. Okay, so it will be 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So all these are the possible ones for a given function. Since 0 correspond to this, and 2 correspond to this, and 3 corresponding to this, 4 corresponding to this, and 7 corresponding to this. Okay, so all these ones are placed in the corresponding cells with the help of minterms. Okay, you can able to simplify this as follows. Okay, so all these are the ones placed in accordance with the minterms given in the function. Summation of m0, m2, m3, m4, m7. So all those minterms will be equal to 1, and remaining minterms is by default equal to 0. Now you need to make group of these cells. First you need to see whether is there any possibility of octet. No, because since there are 8 cells, for an octet to occur, all the cells should be equal to 1. So since all the cells are not equal to 1, there is no possibility of making an octet. So now what is the next option? You can have the option of is there any possibility of making a quad? Quad is nothing but group of 4 cells. No, there is no possibility of grouping of 4 cells. Here you can make this, but here you are having 0, you cannot make quad, and 1 0 1 1 is there, you cannot make quad, and 1 0 1 1 is there, here you cannot make quad. So there is no possibility of making a quad also. That means group of 4 cells. You can only do now pairing of cells. Pairing is nothing but grouping of 2 cells, 2 adjacent cells, horizontal or vertical, anything. Okay, so likewise you can consider So this is the way of doing the pairing. This one and this one can be paired, this one and this one can be paired, and this one and this one can be paired. There is also another chance of pairing. It is this and this is also one more possibility, but this can be avoided in order to eliminate the redundancy in the terms. Okay, the main objective of using KMap is the simplified SOP form. What do you mean by simplified SOP form? The simplified SOP form should not consist of any redundant terms, any multiple terms. Okay, so you can also do the pairing like this, but which is not necessary in this case. Even you are not using this pairing, all the cells are paired. Okay, so that's why there is no necessity of other pairing, all these things. So we will see the writing of expressions for this pairing. So for this 1 x will be cancelled, the remaining term will be what? Y bar z bar. So zeros for this pair, the corresponding expression will be y bar z bar, and for this pair, what is the corresponding expression? It will be yz, and for this pair, what is the corresponding expression? It will be x bar and y, x bar and y. Okay, so this is how you can write the simplified SOP form. uh, See, if you observe the KMap simplification, you may be in an assumption that we are not using, without the help of any Boolean laws or De Morgan's laws, all those things, we can able to implement this, we can able to write the simplified sum of products expression. You may think in that manner, but uh, internally the procedure of grouping of cells like pairs, quad, octet, that itself is including internally all those Boolean laws and De Morgan's laws. Okay, you may be thinking that even with the help, even without the help of all those basic laws, we could able to implement this, we can able to simplify this given function in the form of simplified sum of products form or product of some form. But internally this K-map, the basis of designing this K-map, at the back end, all those laws are very much useful for simplification of all these in the form of grouping of pairs, grouping of 4 cells like quad, grouping of 8 cells like octet. All those things are, you are, if you are adopting all those things, that is by default internally you are using all these basic Boolean laws and De Morgan laws, but you are understanding all those laws and all those laws in different manner in the form of K-map. So that's why K-map is nothing but it is the virtual representation of the truth table, or pictorial representation of the truth table. Okay. You can, as I told earlier, the simplified SOP forms can always be realized with the help of AND OR realization. Okay, the given simplified SOP form can be realized with the help of AND OR. First stage will be AND gates and second stage will be OR gate. That itself is equivalent to NAND realization also. Okay, you can take the another example. Okay, summation small m of 1 2 4 7. So if you are having 1 2 4 7, so 0 1 2 4 7. So this is how the placing of ones in the corresponding cells is there for a given function. So is there any grouping of cells for this example? There is no possibility of octet anyhow, and even quad also, and even pairing also is not possible for this combination. Okay, there are no adjacent ones, there are no adjacent cells, whether it is horizontal or vertical. So what you need to do for this example, you can directly write the simplified SOP form with its equivalent min terms. Like for m1, what is its corresponding min term? It is x bar y bar z. Similarly for m2, it will be x bar y z bar. Similarly for m4, it will be x y bar z bar, and for m7 it will be x y z. Likewise, you can write this direct expression like that. Okay, since there is no pairing, you can simply directly write the expression, and pairing is not possible here, so the expression will be, so this is nothing but a 3 variable XOR gate. a 3 input XOR gate. F of x comma y comma z is equal to x exclusive or y exclusive or z. You can also realize the given SOP form, given simplified SOP form, like with the help of two exclusive OR gates like this. Okay, more than one way to label the K-map. This is another way of labeling the K-map. You can adopt only one procedure. No need to remember the another procedure. In the earlier case, I have taken. If you observe, in the earlier case, I have taken the variables like this. I have taken A here and BC here, so that what you will be getting, you will be getting the minterms like this: 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, this is one way of writing the K-map. There is also another way of writing the K-map like this. If I am considering the MSB and next MSB here and LSB here, the corresponding minterms will be like this. Will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is the another way of representing the K-map regarding depending on where you are taking the inputs to the right or left, or whichever MSB or whichever LSB you are considering in the expression. Okay, so this is another way of representing the K-map. Here I am considering AB here and LSBC as here, so that the placing of minterms will be changing. Placing of corresponding minterms will be changing in the cells. That is the only difference. You can adopt only one procedure for the better understanding. So this is another way of even you are doing the this procedure, you are adopting this procedure for writing the simplified SOP form. The answer you will be getting it as same as the earlier one. There is no different. So there is no concept of don't care in our syllabus. For the sake of simple knowing of what is don't care, here you are having don't care means x. X stands for don't care in K-map. We will see the advantage of K-map, don't care in K-map. For example, if you are defining two don't cares like this and three ones like this for a given earlier truth table, correspondingly the K-map is like this. So you can observe this don't care, which is nothing but x, either as 0 or 1, depending upon the depending upon the adjacent cells. The main use of this don't care is for the better minimization or better simplification of the SOP form. See, if you are considering this don't care as 1 here, there is a possibility of grouping of 4 cells. If you are considering the don't care as 0, there is no possibility of grouping of cells, and you can able to do the pairing. Two pairs you will be getting. Instead of getting two pairs, you can able to get only one quad. If you are considering this don't care as 1, so that the output expression will be containing only one variable, because by grouping 4 cells like quad, you can able to eliminate two variables. Instead of considering like this, if you are considering x is equal to 0 now, what will be the expression you will be getting? Here you will be having one pair, which is nothing but C bar B. And what is the another pair? It is this pair. What is the expression? It will be AB. So this is the minimized SOP form if you are considering x is equal to 0. Okay, so for realizing this function, you need like one inverter for C bar and two AND gates for two product terms and one OR gate. Okay, that means you need more number of gates, and this is the disadvantage of considering x is equal to 0. Now if x is equal to 1 you are considering, you can able to form a group of 4 cells as squared, so that you will be getting the output expression as only B. C bar and C will get eliminated, A bar and A will get eliminated, only the leftover term will be what? B. So for realizing this B, how many gates you require? The number of logic gates required for realizing B is 0. You don't even realize for having the function like this. So you can directly take the input B as output for this function. So the output function is equal to the B input itself. That is the meaning. That means you can able to reduce the number of logic gates for realizing by considering don't care as 1 in this case. Okay, so depending upon the problem given, you can consider the don't care either as 0 or 1 for better minimization or simplification of the given output expression. That is the main use of don't care. Don't care can be either 0 or 1. If you are considering SOP form, if you are considering simplified SOP form, you can consider don't care as 1. You can, for simplifying in POS form, you can consider don't care as 0 for better minimization or simplification. Okay, so our main aim of minimization or simplification is to reduce the number of gates in the realization, so this can be done with the help of don't care condition. So don't care can be either 0 or 1. Overall summary, we have discussed about 2 variable K-maps and 3 variable K-maps, and also its simplification and implementation. So he has given some more problems you can able to solve. A 2 variable K-map has how many cells? 4 cells, 2 square. 4 cells. In a K-map for an expression having don't care terms, the don't cares can be treated as either 0 or 1 depending upon the problem given. And simplify the following expression, all those things you can able to done with the help of K-map. Okay, all those things you can done. 1 2 3 5 7. So that's it for today. Thank you for listening.